Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's been having a wonderful day. And big, me down there. We are doing more Foundry, which is a surprise. I know. I bet no one expected. No one expected me to be doing more Foundry today, but that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to see how we're going. We're going to see how well we can do it. Hopefully, the caffeine works because I need it. I really, really need it. Wanderer, hello. Good evening. I hope you have been having a good day today, that everything has been awesome and wonderful in your world. I need to put my glasses down somewhere very carefully because I broke them today, which is very helpful. Let me put my other pair of glasses on. Emble, hello, good evening. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay, we are gonna go and do that, and build a factory and do things here. I was very disappointed last time that the launch pads didn't do the thing we wanted them to do, which is a bit of a pain, but we have to kind of live with it. We have to kind of live with it and kind of go with it and see what we can do as we continue on, I suppose. Yeah. So the way we're going to work around that is we're going to have multiple launch pads. That's the plan. Sorry, I'm trying to sort my hair out, which I've completely forgotten was a complete wreck. There we go. Right, so let's go over to the game because that's the safer place to be. Rah. So we are here, and we need to redo this because this is not going to work. This is not going to work. We're going to need more of these. We need one launch pad for every vein we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to have a 5th. At the very least. We might need more than that. I can't remember how much we need. We'll have to see how this goes. Let's see. So let's scroll all the way to the bottom here and scroll up. And let's scroll down here. So we need 27 Techum. And 42 Xenophone. That's weird. That's weird. We need less Techum than we do Xenoferrite. But we need way more Xenoferrite than... Oh yeah, because Xenoferrite is also using steel, isn't it? Yes. There are 5 different veins, yeah, and we need to be doing more than that. So we need 27 Techum, 28 Techum, and 43 there. So that's been wrong. This is Techum. There are 14 here, so we need 2 of these. Started early? No. It's 11 o'clock. Standard time. I didn't know. Nope. But hello, Tech. I hope you are having a good day. So right. What is it we want to achieve here? I wasn't 3 minutes late. The stream started. I just wasn't here. I had to make the coffee. Without the coffee, the hedgehog doesn't function. If the hedgehog doesn't function, then the content is not going to be terribly exciting. So yeah, we're going to need 3 of these, which means we're going to need a bigger tank doing the fracking fluid. God. Oh God. Hold on, does it tell me how much fracking fluid I need anyway? What's that? That's latency olimite. Water. Yeah, today has been exhausting. It has been very hot with very little wind, so it's drained the life out of me. So I'm hoping the caffeine will kick in and do the thing. So what I'm going to do is, once that coffee cup is empty, I will make another one and we'll function like that for the evening. It doesn't tell me how much fracking fluid I need, but we know. So how many of these do we need in total? So we need 27.125 plus 42.0625. We need 69.185. So we need 70. 70 times 150 means we need 10,500 fracking fluid. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. Okay, so right, so we have enough. This is it. This is well enough. This is well enough. Okay, 10 is 12,000. We're only 10,500. This is well enough. Cool. Okay, but we are going to need. Oh, hold on. No, I missed one. I missed the texture light, and I missed the ignium. Wait a minute. Let me redo that. So 28 plus 43. Hold on. Where's it saying mine the? Where's it saying mining the techum? The ignium. $17 and 13. So we need 118 of them. Times 150 is 17,700. Divided by 1,200 is 14.75. So we need 15 of these. We have 11. So we're close. We are going to need a second modular distillation, second distillation tower, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then all this here is going to have to be moved because it needs way more than we're producing here. So that's going to have to be moved. Okay. So we'll put a big modular tank on the end of this. Well, actually, this needs to go bigger, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 needs to go into there. Okay, all right, let's pick you up. Pick you up. Let's pick up you as well. Beersec, hello, I hope you're having a good day. And oop.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hope you're having a good day. Do. Get rid of that. Bloop. Fire for longer. They give it more energy. So you see the red bar underneath, it's the depleting. It fires for longer. So it could be useful to that. We should really upgrade it. It's the randomness of how far it digs when I'm just pointing in a straight line. That's the thing that gets me. Yeah. Oh, I hope you're making something nice, Semble. I need space for 11. We need 15. So we've got 11. That's space for let's upgrade the auto laser. Today is going to be lots of ums whilst my brain forgets what it was doing. So yeah, we need space for 4 more to make 15 in total. Okay, we're going to need a second distillation tower. This is all assuming that everything runs at 100% of the time all the time, which it won't, because it just won't. It just won't. I was really going to add an underground modular tank because you can't add the fuel and the empty points at the top levels of it. If I could put the fill and the empty on the top level, that would make sense. But I can't. What I could do, however, is I could put in multiple modular tanks and put the landing pads on top of the modular tanks. I don't know how feasible that is. What are these chemical processes? We'll get another 4 chemical processes. Yeah, if we built these tanks up and then did supports around the outside of them and put the stuff on top, because they're 26 by 26, aren't they? 25 by 25. And the landing pads need... (23 by 23). Ah, interesting. So we could get a landing pad technically on top of a modular tank. Okay, chemical plants. Maybe 5. I really need to sort out my inventory. I've got 3. I built some more cargo pads as well, so. They weren't chemical presses. They're casting machines. Oh my days. Are we making chemical presses? Ooh. Here, isn't it? Idiot. I don't want that many. Don't want that many. What? $600,000 fracking automatic. Yeah, but if the factory runs at 100%, we need more, much more. So, like that. Then we come out of here to a storage tank right here. Then come out of the storage tank, go that way, and put the landing pads over there. Okay. Mind. Go. Yeah, they're 25 by 25, yes. We measured that just a moment ago. Are you actually live, Wonder, or are you answering questions from 5 minutes ago? Which, if he is live, can answer now. If he's not live, he will answer in about 5 minutes. Right, do you know what? I'm not digging that all out. Yes, we made a big hole in the mountain. I know, but I'm not digging that all out. Look at the different colour flooring. I'm going to put the modular floor tank on here, on top of the floor, because I don't want to spend the whole stream digging stuff out. So, yeah. Steel and xenoferrite. Will I see if we set them up in series with the... I have no idea. I have no idea. Because I don't know how the new pipe system works. Previously they would have filled in order, but now they do not. So YouTube being YouTube figures. Maria, hello. Hope you are having a good day. Let's go to the end and let's do this. That is awesome. I am very happy to hear that. Cool, cool, cool. Make me a hole. Thank you. Oops, so that would be a modular tank that would sit there. We have to feed it from that end. I don't want to feed it from that end, I want to feed it from this end. Because we also need a pump. Right. Right. Hold on. I'm going to throw away a load of stuff. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away, go away. Rid of the dirt. Get rid of the electronic components. Rid of the random fuel cells. Throw away the money. The random glass. The random hover engines. Get rid of the lights. Machine parts. Polymer boards. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm pretty damn sure it'll happen, but I just am fed up with having to struggle between what do I want to do. What am I doing with what I'm just fed up with the inventory being full all the time with stuff that I'm never using again. Like, I'm going to get rid of loads of stuff. Just don't want to use it anymore. Over here. You can go in there because we're no longer scanning for stuff. We don't need to worry about that. Let's put the signpost in there as well. Here we go. That's helped us out. Grab ourselves some more fuel. Yank. Right, yeah, so I'll probably just throw away stuff that I need to build things, but that's fine. We need a couple of big pipelines, a couple of small pipes. We need a pipe. Yeah, I'm just throwing away stuff that I need. But that's okay. I'm now just going to go and grab one stack of it instead. That is fine. Give me your one stack of that. Give me one stack of that. How many pads will I use? One per vein miner. One per fracking tower. So I need to make sure I leave space next to it so that we can expand it if we need to. I need to set a fan on. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't start making the weird noises it did last time. Okay. Right, where were we? Where were we? We were pipes, weren't we? So pipe to pipe. So I want pipe to pipeline and pipeline to. So I need. It might be more than 5 though, because we need more Techum and more Xenoferrite than that. So, yeah. So, right, put one of them, that way. Yeah, at the very least 5. Yep. At the very least 5. I didn't say good morning to BB. That's because I normally say good evening to everybody. So, and BB's had enough attention. If I put that there, is there enough space to put in pipe to pipeline pump? Nope. One. Pipe to, yeah. Is there enough space to put that in there? I might make it a low voltage one just to make life a lot easier for us. There is. Cool. So we can run the pipe all the way along here and then just pop it up here and into the back of that. Nice. Okay. And then all I need to do is that. No, it's not powered because I don't have any power. That's powered. There you go. Well, okay, cool. We can still see what's going on here with this. That displays at each point, so that's fine. And the pump's going to come out of here and then go into the landing pads, which will be sat along here somewhere. Oop. Like that. Ooh. Maybe just a moment, hold on. Right, okay. Yeah, 3 processes per pad, which should be fine. We should be able to fill this quite easily anyway, so I don't know I don't know if any of you bite your nails, like seriously bite your nails to the point where and I know I shouldn't do this, but I bite my nails to the point where they bleed sometimes, and it's not through boredom, it's just through habit. But sometimes you bite your nail back and the only way to stop it hurting is to make it bleed, which sounds really bizarre when you say it out loud, but I need to release the pressure from underneath it. And I'm at that point right now where my nail is really hurting, and no matter what I do I can't seem to ease it off, so definitely a distraction. I might have to go and sort that out properly. It's very difficult to click the mouse button with a finger that hurts. Right, what's in? So we're gonna do. Oh, I need the board of clipping. The board of clipping. Tower. Okay, go. Make it. Build it. I realised as well I could have put that pump actually on the ground, on the floor, and just had the pipe go up and into it. Might do that here. So you need to go, and you need to go, and you need to go. So I should really dig out a line here and connect this better along, but we can do that just so I don't accidentally break the one at the end. I want a couple of points where the power connects to it. So right, so we're going to have the start pads be here, but obviously that's not going to work because of the construction there. So we also need to have the pipe come out along. Right, so if I was to put this in, say, like here, what if we actually got rid of this from here? And we put it in the end here instead, like that. Then we just have to come out and plug into there. He says hopefully that lines up. There we go. Boom. Moving under and still read that, and that's fine. Why not? Why not do something a little bit more? And the button come out of there and then run along here. So this is where we want the thing to be. So pipe. And we'll go along like this for however far we need to run it. So then the landing pads need to sit one in from the back. Okay, more floor. More floor. Oop. Floor. Yeah, but to answer your earlier question, Tack, I think that with the new system, everything loads evenly because the pipe networks works just like a power network. It just goes, I have liquid or I don't have liquid. It doesn't actually figure stuff out. So yeah, I think it will just feed completely evenly. But we'll find out. And the tank is obviously the buffer, so long as the tank has enough in it to feed every single loader at once, which it will do, because they're only 25,000, and one floor of that would be 100,000. So I need to do like this. What another structure? Oh, are you going to be... Really? You can't run the pipe? The staircase lines up with the pipe thing, so I can't do that and then run the pipe under the staircase. Really? No matter which way I rotate it, it won't work. The staircase is going to be in the way of that pipeline. Oh, they built the tank. That's annoying. So if I put it in like that, put it as close to that as I can, so put it one forward there. Yeah, that's so annoying. The staircase lands directly in line with it. Oh, why did you do... Oh, and you can't even run a pipe like back behind it or along because that's a blocked off area. Really? So I've got to run the pipeline in front of the staircase, which makes the staircase useless. That's a bad design. That's a design flaw. That's a design flaw. Terrible, terrible design. Terrible design. And it even lines up that way with it, so you couldn't run a pipe directly up against it there either. If I ran a pipe this way along, it would hit the staircase. That's a terrible design. That is a terrible design. Yeah, I can send the pipe under the floor, yeah, but that is that if it was one tile further out that way or one tile further out this way, well, it couldn't go out one this way because of that there. It could go out one this way because it doesn't need this big of a hole for your head to come down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is awful. That really is bad. How very disappointing. And yeah, and you can't even run the pipe that way because very disappointing. Very disappointing. But I have to run the pipe under here and just pop it up wherever it plugs into. Which means, unfortunately, I'm going to have to dig tunnels, which I didn't want to do. That was the whole point of rating it up here. Because the whole thing 4 blocks to make the upper deck flush with the floor. That is true. That could be a thing as well. You still have these, but then we could choose to add I can do floor flush with the upper deck. Yeah. There's many, to be honest, I don't even use the stairs, so I'm not fussed about that. So, yeah. But it is a little ridiculous that it's like that. And I bet you can't even run a pipe. You run a pipe there, through that, you can clip through that, that's fine. That's fine. the idea of lowering or burning. Yeah. Just a little bit awkward. The problem is mining it all out. That's just so tedious to me. I'm just going to put it on top and then just ignore it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on top. And maybe run the pipe through under the floor. Because it is, yeah. I could raise the pad by one more, but then that ruins the whole idea of the staircases, because you can't then connect these staircases, can you? Because of this stupidity here. So it doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. I think I'm going to do this, and we'll just go down here and then mine out a single layer. And you way what I want to do, I would do something like, oh, we'll bury it down, we'll go down by 4 and we'll bury it, and that'd be fine, it'd be beautiful, and it will look all nice, it'd be all flush, and we can make it all look really pretty. And would you please stop going out by 1 further than when I'm doing that? Thank you, pipe. But the problem is, mining is so tedious. It's becoming so tedious. I should just install the bulk terrain demolition mod thing, because yeah, even though I don't really like that mod because it really feels like cheating. Yeah, but that's fine, Wanderer. That's not a thing there, because if I was playing on my own, like my own game, then that's fine. I can do that sort of thing. That's fine. But when it comes to like the stream thing, it's boring to me to, you know, just I'm digging a tunnel for an hour, yay. So there's going to be people that come in. I know there's some of you here that would happily watch that and not be a problem and chat away and it's fine, but for many people that would be, God, this is boring, I'm going to go and watch someone else. And this is the fastest you can, without mods, this is the fastest you can get the mining to be. So it's like, really? Really? It's trying to copy the walkway. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I really need to get around to that. Once I've done enough of this playthrough, I might actually look into doing some streams of trying to learn to mod Foundry, just so I can do stuff like have the drill, not even the mine lasers. The mine lasers, you know, it's got a range, that's fine, but have like the drill do 3x3 or 5x5, that sort of thing, you know. So if you look that way, it will do a 3x3 in front of you, but if you look straight down, it will do a 3x3 below you, that sort of thing. Basically, Tinker's construct for Minecraft. Tinker's construct. Take the hammer, make the stuff with the hammer. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I've built these too close, so we're going to hit this thing here, which just is awful. And I don't know why I did this way. Because, yeah, that's... But that's rebuildable. That's easier rebuild than this is. Yeah. But that's only 3, and we need 5. Maybe more. We need... I don't know what the average amount is for the fracking towers. I don't know the drill points. I don't know how many the fracking drill points average is. So 12 seems to be a very common number. 18, 15. So we need to figure out exactly how many we need for how many towers I need. But let's move this and we'll go 2 more that way. So we'll have 15. We'll have 5. And then if we need to do like more Tekken or something like that, we'll go, that's a Tekken one, and then we'll do as many Tekken as we need. That's ferrite, that's ignium, this one's texturite, and that one's mineral. And we'll just build them out that way. So one of each, and then that way, because we can just run the pipe underground. Yeah. So I need to move this to make it a bit more intelligible. So let's shut this down. Doop, 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 doop. I need you. Oh, running, isn't it? Doop. Drop down. Water flipping. Metal. Rid of that. That's also going to be in the way, isn't it? Yep, rid of that. This can all go now. We don't need this. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to turn it around 90 degrees so it comes out this side. We have enough space for a distillation tower in there, which we will need actually for those. Haven't done that. Boop. So that one. That one, I hope it was the centre one. Was it the centre one? It was the centre one. Excellent. Right. That one, and that one. I'll run out of pipe. We'll just make some for the moment, that's fine. And then Fireball pipe, please. Oh, really? Eh? How is that one too? Oh, yeah, because it's. Oh. It's okay. I know how to fix that. I know how to fix that. Like this. Is the pumps don't usually need any power? Oh. Yep. And then you are 200. Nice. Okay. Right. So now I didn't actually need to dismantle that, didn't I? I just needed to reconfigure it. So this way. So where are we? We are there. So utility panel, and then vent, start construction. So now we'll come out this side, and still want to stick the thing on the roof. So I might make it low voltage. Pipe. So do that. Oop, there we go. Okay. Then I'm going to need probably more of this. Yeah, 'cause I'm not actually sure where. Come on, you can do it. I don't know how you get to it because I've just sealed it in, I've encased it inside something, so. Then it wants to go down. I'm down by one more, doesn't it? Yeah. Need one more big piece of pipe. Which gives us two big pieces of pipe. And I think that's going to be in the right place. Yeah. Does require high voltage power though. So we are going to have to run another one of you over to. Let's put it there. And hope you can reach down to that high voltage connection there, which you can't do. I know you can't do. I'm not even going to entertain the fact that you might be able to do that because you just won't. You just won't because you're horrible. There's a plant on the floor there as well. Get rid of the plant. You can't plant. There we go. Now you'll be able to connect to that. Okay. Okay. Need to extend it out a little bit there as well. Okay, so you are there. Ooh. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna reach that, but yeah. Oh, so you're low voltage. So you're doing air. That is apparently hot air. Cool. Is it possible to get plates of more foundation? Well, I need more pipe as well. I also need more of these, so I need steel and glass and all the other bits and pieces. So we have to do a bit of a trip. Circuit boards, 100 advanced circuits, 200 steel beams. That's 2 lots of steel beams. We have to come back past it anyway to come back this way to place him down. So. Grab another 2 stacks of pipes. This should be circuit boards. I don't need that many. 300. And I'll pass the advanced circuits, which are here. Stack. Right, so we make 2 more of those. Excellent. Get rid of the trees. How are we doing for other stuff? Fluorine we need. Okay. Probably get some more pipes actually. How many have I here? 2, 3, 4. Let's get 500 pipes. Floors. Yep. Oh. There is a drawback to having this bus that I want to build. We can't fly through it, which is very annoying. Because the robot is higher than it needs to be. Do. Ah. Okay. So you should all be producing. You are, which actually surprises me if I want to do that, because that one should not be able to keep up with all of them. So I don't know how it's doing that, but it is. So yay. You've got 217,000 liquid fuel in you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Liquid fuel, liquid fracking. Right, so we need 2 more here, don't we? So, not quite sure how far we need to go. A lot of people would make the robot ever so slightly shorter. You know, if he was 1.8 meters rather than 2, then you could fit between 2 gaps. It'd be great. Some people, I'm sure, would make him 1 tall. So that'd be great. So you can fit there, or you know, 0.4 or something, so you can fit through one tunnel with a conveyor belt. But yeah, make it so the robot could crouch. That would definitely be a thing. Playing more bits in mini robot. Yeah, zoom. Meow. Right. Okay. There's a vegetation in the way. Shoot the vegetation. Shoot it. No, that wasn't right. Okay, that's weird. Also, why is it only a second to get rid of a thing here? From here, it's even the it doesn't show you. It shows you this platform, but doesn't show you this outside edge for the ghost, the model. So it's kind of difficult to know exactly how to line it up. But from this, so you see, can you see that? Just above my head, you've got that red bar which shows you the edge of it. But if I come around here, the red bar disappears. There it is. Gone. So, hang on a moment. Hang on. I was having difficulty line up because I put all the other ones down facing the opposite direction. So that one tells me that the bar, I can see the green bar, you can't see it, let me go over there. The green bar, the red bar now, but the green bar lines up with the corner, so that's fine, I can see that. In the bottom left of the ghost, it's there. But if I come around to this side, you can't see that bar, so that's why I thought that was lined up. But it's not, it's over there. That's lined up with it. So it doesn't show you the actual walkway. The walkway is invisible on the ghost, it only shows you this outside edge. Very strange. The edges were added to the model after it was made? Ah, okay. Make that one bigger. Also, we want to make this like at the very least 2 bigger going down. Just in case anybody wants to use the stairs, you know. We should give them the option to be allowed to use the stairs. There we go. Okay. Okay. The edges are added to the model after the model preview. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a weird. It's a weird. It's a weird. That's what it is. Right, and the problem is I don't know where the pipe is. Where's the pipe? Here somewhere, isn't it? Nope. There. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right, there we go. So now they should all have fracking fluid on them. They are, however, limited very much to the speed of the pipe. I think that's probably getting a little overwhelmed. The throughput capacity was exceeded. Oh, so the pipe's going to do with 7,750. Inputs per minute, none. There we go. Now we're filling up. Okay, so the throughput may be a small problem, but I don't envision all of these craft ever landing at once to be here. They might do, but they shouldn't do because they're going to have different destinations to go to. So. Right, so let's start with this one, and let's call this Technum Alpha. Xeno Alpha. Ignium Alpha. Mineral. Mineral. Every time I spell that, it looks wrong, so I have to double check it. Nope, that is correct. That is spelled correctly. Okay. Okay. Ooh. And this one is Texturelite, which is not called Texturelite, it's Teluxite. So, Tex. Boom, there you go. Okay, nice and easy. Right. And then beta, delta, gamma, so on and so forth. Still don't know how all of them are running when you should not be supplying enough for all of them. But they are all apparently running, which is strange. You should only be supplying enough for like 11.2 or something. So, yeah. I was gonna go with Greek. So, but then I might do a Charlie because I only know Alpha, Beta, Delta, Gamma because of the Star Trek. I don't know what comes under after Gamma. There's Theta in there somewhere, isn't there? But I don't know. Because phonetic is Alpha Bravo, isn't it? Alpha Bravo Charlie. I was very close to just using numbers. Just 1, 2, yeah. We'll see with the other ones. We'll see what I remember when I come to doing it. Right, so what we do need to do, however, is go and feed this to the Ignium, because the Ignium's going to run out. That's the important one. Ignium is the important. You two still good? Yep, you're still good. Okay. And then we've got this one here, which is picking up ignium for our steel manufacturer at the moment. So how about we get rid of this? It's nearly empty. We'll wait for it's empty, and then we'll get rid of this. We'll replace this with, well, that one. And then replace the landing pad over there with that one. And this can become our fracking drop here. Cool, cool, cool. Unfortunately, our fracking tower has no power, does it? Yes, it does. Yes, it is connected. Okay. Do I want an intermediate tank? I probably should do, shouldn't I? Although, can't you hold a lot of fracking fluid? You can hold 7,500. Is that right? Do the fracking towers hold fluid? I'm not sure. I'm not sure they do. I don't think they do. So right, let's shut this down. Epsilon. Ah, okay. And then let's change all this to be outputs. You don't actually have anywhere to go, but that's fine. We can put a tank in here and then have the tank go up to... Do I have any pipe? I do have some pipe. Beautiful. Pipe come down. Not sure how far down. You want to be here. Somewhere. So wherever this level is. The one out. So there. Oop. Not the same? That would be because you... well, this has never been running. Let's turn it on. Click. There you go. Right, so now that would be the same as your one there. So yeah, so because this only needs 7,500 liters, and because I've got the same mining efficiency as you, we're down to 100 meters reduced because of that. Yeah, so yeah, but your one's got more nodes on it, hasn't it? This one only has 12 nodes, which is 7,500. Hence why we only need one tower. Yeah. Actually, your one might be 37,500 because you built all the towers. But I don't need that because 7,500 is, well, that's 75 nodes because we're down to 100. That's 75 nodes we can deal with. And there's only 12 here. So, yeah, these are well over the top. These are well over the top. Right. Let's go back here. Like that. Wrong type of terrain. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the point of doing that. It just seems like a waste. This is so overpowered. If it gets fixed down to 750, then yeah, you'd want to build more and stuff, and that would make sense. So, but. Cargo ship is on its way. It's apparently 200 meters away. Guess what? No. Oh. Pickup stations can't be demolished while the drone is docked. Disable the station. Oh. I have to shut it down. Oh, I wanted to pick it up before it landed, so it would get confused and do weird things. But oh, it wouldn't do it. I am disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable. Knucklehead, hello, hello. Favorite hedgehog? Really? Where? I want to meet your favorite hedgehog. Helium Alpha. No incoming cargo ships. Incoming cargo ship. Yay! Okay, you need to get out of the way. So what I want to do is go over back to the base. But how are you today? Knucklehead, are you having a good day? I need more coffee. Need more coffee. There should be a spaceship in the sky up here somewhere. Did we miss it? No. Be a spaceship up here somewhere. There is. Look at him go. Zoom. So far so good? Awesome. Yeah. Right, so what I want to do here is I want to replace this guy with a landing pad, because I still want this running for the time being. I don't want to shut down the base just yet. And all my landing pads are up here, aren't they? I think I want a small landing pad for that one. Right, are you still doing... Oh, hello, what's happened here? You've run out of flooring and Mark II belt. Make me Mark I conveyor belts. Get me some flooring. Get me some landing pads. We'll do a big loop. Well, I kept these because I knew I'd be repurposing them at some point. Dragon, hello, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. Actually, no I don't. I'll take that back. Hedgehogs are following. They keep following me. It's strange. That looks really out of place there, doesn't it? But it does. Technically, this has more throughput than those ones. So, yeah. Boop. So we get rid of... Wow, they're green belts as well. Oh. The pinnacle of technology. Transport from the space station to the factory. Ignium. Anyone can land here, but only land if you are full. Go. Here he comes to save the day. The Tier 2 small cargo ship that's been sat in orbit for the last 300 years is like, I could do something, yay! Finally, finally. And the platform will load up. How much can the platform hold? 2,000 kilograms. And then that will fill, and then that will do the thing there, and that'll be fine. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Our concrete has failed, which means our construction parts have failed. That's okay. Why is the orbital laser stopped? We're out of construction materials, and we don't have any concrete for the construction materials. We don't have any cement. Because we're not using all the stuff at the end of the factory. Go back over to here to the research and dump these Mark 1 conveyor belts in there. So at least you can go. Yeah. Means I need more bots. More bots. Get rid of that. Keep those. I can always dump more in there. Right, okay, well, what other bots do we need? What other bots do we need? I need some Tundra wasn't available. Tuesday Foundry. Oh no. But surely we'll start getting withdrawal symptoms. It's okay, I speak Jar Jar Binks, so, you know, me say no, yeah, I get it, it's fine. But did I start this level with the pad? I did. I did. Okay. Which means I can do that here, can't I? You come in there. You come in there. It's coming together. It is coming together. Let me get completely distracted and give you a quick flyby. All of the belts and things and bits and pieces and loaders and other stuff is all being made here. So this is one factory for personal use. And ignore the bus because the bus is in a complete mess right now because it's being rebuilt slowly. Yeah. I'm waiting for me to make a fatal mistake and not notice for an hour. I haven't made a fatal mistake yet, so but this is definitely a work in progress. But this one is done here. So we have our 2 blast furnaces, which are being fed by all the best pieces up top. This is making everything you need to run the blast furnaces, and then these 2 blast furnaces and 2/3 of these 2 blast furnaces will all be used just to make electronic components. So yeah, just to make electronic components. That's all they're for. So yeah. So this is going to be a lot of electronic components, and that's the reason why the bus is in such a state, because it kind of needs to be redone, but then doesn't really matter so long as all the belts make the end. That'll be fine. I haven't done anything with these 2 yet, but we're going to work on that. And then we need to do the xenoferrite as well for them, which is just so much involved. But I'm not using enough resources. That's the problem. I'm not using the resources to make the things work. So yeah, that's what we need to do here. Okay, so wait for that. Well, you know, it was a timed. It was a calculated scroll. Okay, so what's the next spot we're doing then? So where are we? We are on... Where are we? Indeed. We are on... Snackbot. It's weird though, because this isn't actually doing what I was wanting it to do. I wanted the line to be long. The longer bots are on the end. So these should be the short ones. These should be the next one. They should be the next one, and so on and so forth. But well, we're doing it now. We'll do it this way. Doesn't really matter. We've got enough resources for the whole thing. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we're on Snackbot, which is yeah, it says 6 because this is an assembler. This is the fast assembler here. So we want to go something else that is we did that one. We've done this one. So I'm working my way back, aren't I? 10. Any other 6 seconds? So Lightbot. Lightbot is the next spot. Then Vacuum Bot. Yep, Lightbot. Okay. Do. Oop. Oh, what a guess. What a guess. Nice. Okay, and how many light bulbs do we need? We need 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And doop. Missed a spot, probably, but I'm not going back to check now. And you are the outputs. And you go there. Nice. Okay. Oop, right, and then we have the downward guy there. Not there. And then what do we need? What do we need? We need steel, mechanical parts, electronic components, and glass. Okay, so let's come along here and let's not do that. Let's change this to be reverse belt. So you're going to be steel? Well, not steel. No, you're going to be steel. You're not going to be that one. You're going to be electronic components. Steel. Glass. Didn't actually bring steel out far enough. Ooh. Boop, go. All the way to oblivion. Okay. And then we go 6, 7. And that one there. Let's have to. Okie dokie. Enjoy. Enjoy. Still has a yellow power balancer. Entirely possible. We'll go and have a nosy nose in a moment. Yep, I see what you mean. It might well be that the actual steel's coming on a yellow line anyway. Yeah, it's probably yellow line from the actual steel manufactory. So I still haven't done the whatever this was. I can't remember this one. What this even was. What was this? Explosive military component things, wasn't it? Yeah. Haven't done them yet. So okay, there we go. All right. So you need to be configured. Factory to space station. Light bots. Only the big ones. Do that. Right. So let's do the next one as well, shall we? More copy of me. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, is it? We should probably get more coffee. That should be a good idea. I was going to get one when the cup ran out, and it ran out about an hour ago. So, right, what would be the next one? The next one would be vacuum bots, right? And then that's the end of the 6-second stuff. Okay, this one's easier to do. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't need that belt there. Okay. Right. Oh, I need 2 more assemblies. Yeah. Space the same as the other side. How do you mean? Yes. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I know why. I know why. I was counting the belts, but I'm not supposed to count from the end of this one. I'm supposed to count from that one there. Yeah, so start from that line there, this one here. So yes, okay. I don't know why that space is there. I don't know why I chose that spacing. It's weird. I'd have to go back and watch when I first constructed this to find out whether there's a reason behind me choosing that spacing, but I can't think of a valid reason for it. It's not big enough to put another line in. It should have been 3. There should have been like there should have been a 4 gap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 gap. Should have been 5 gap between them. So this should have been here, but I guess not. I guess not. I guess not. Okay. Okay. More assemblers are required. More conveyor belts are required. More splitters are probably required as well. Let's top off our thing. So splitters, balancers, whatever they're called. Get rid of the Mach 2 stuff. Get rid of the Mach 3 slopes. Grab me some more conveyor belts. Top up those. And then yeah. Okay. So you're going to sit there, and you do the bot of vacuuming. Yes, yep. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I definitely middle click that one. I think what happens sometimes is when I middle click and scroll. So obviously it picks like 3 on my action bar, and then I scroll and it goes up to the next one. So I think that's why I keep getting weird stuff. Not picking the correct thing. So actually we don't need that line. Yeah, you don't need that line. So input, Stephanie, input. And I don't know where it would be, but I need more flooring. I don't have enough powered flooring. No. Let's just get the bots going first, shall we? And then we'll look at it later. So, slope down, doop, doop, and doop. So you will be plates, machine parts, and electronic components. The easy ones. Plates, machine parts, electronic components. Down. Up that. We're going to go under the water at some point and find 300 conveyor belts down there. Just chilling out, doing their own thing. What was that? What was that? And then slope up. Loop. 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 Bloop. Bloop when I tell you it's a bloop, will you? He's there. He's collecting the new bots. Go, 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 go. Okay. You do all that, and then you come out here and do that, and then where was the thing? It was level with that tower there, which actually means. Whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And then no, don't change the recipe. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to manage inventory and put the bots in there. And now I've got multiple bots on me. Ooh, there you go. Have 10 bots. Enjoy. Right, there we go. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Away you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Flooring. Need more flooring. And right, flooring. Put flooring in. Then we have to go over to the ignium and get that done because I didn't actually connect it, did I? I didn't actually connect it because I was waiting for the box to empty of ignium. Which is why I came over here to try and use some ignium from the station down. Silly hedgehog. Oop. Doop 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 doop. Oop. Yeah, because that's 2 on the outside because I didn't actually make it big enough. So, right, and then we need to land. Configure transport. No, transport from the factory to the station. Ember, welcome back. What did you have for dinner? Was it good? Vacuum bots are there. I guess they're in alphabetical order, that's why I couldn't find it. Boop. There we go. Vacuum bots are going. Woo! Okay. Okay. Wings of Redemption, hello, hello, good evening. Hope you are also having a good day. So, I am going to stand right here underneath the pad. With my stints in my so you can see it filling up, and I'm going to go and make another cup of coffee so that I can stay a bit more awake. So hopefully the transport ship will come, pick us up and drop us off into the sky, and we can go well, flying, which would be awesome. So I will be right back. We went up another rank. Hurrah! Okay, I'm back. I am back. Oh, yes, we have not been eaten up into space yet, which disappoints me. Disappoints me immensely. Yes, we have been eaten up into space once and I missed it. Ah, right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, who's over there? So. Iridium. Let's go and do the Iridium. Do it there. I want to research some contracts so we can sell more bots. Yeah, I probably want to set up some stuff to do more than that, yeah. So, yeah, it's not full yet. It'll just get full as we fly away, which will be fine. So, you've been sat here for a very, very long time, just doing nothing. I'm really... Oof, you're not even remotely empty yet. Are we just not using any Iridium? It sucks. Let's just run this into here. Go on there. Keep it up. Hello, good evening. How much SP4 should I start with? SP4? Science Pack 4? I assume you mean Science Pack 4 for that. The minute you can do, you really want to try and even out the amount of them. So if you're making, say, if you're making 10 a minute of Science Pack 1s, you want to be making 10 a minute of every type, because it's always even. The research is always even, no matter where you go. So if we come down to the end here where we've got the big research things, it doesn't show me, but they're always even. They always need the same amount of each type. So however many you're making of Science Pack 1, you want to be making the same amount per minute of each and every Science Pack. And then by the time you get to these sort of things, you're doing, 12,500 Science Packs in 45 seconds to do it. So yeah, so you need to process a lot for that. So 500. But yeah, they're always even. They're always even amount. So because normally you start off with like just one or two assemblers making. Realize something, because I don't want to do this. I want to empty the ignium out from here first before the belts do their thing. Also, that's got a green belt down there. Right, let's get rid of all of this. Let's have you just connect to there. You are going to want to, I don't know why you're a lower height than the rest of them, but that's fine. You want to go around there, and then you connect to that one, and then you want to jump over and connect to maybe this one, or do something like that. And then I'm going to have you do that. It's going. It's going. Why are you here? Why are you here? Oh God. Oh God. This wasn't configured correctly. Okay. There we go. But I want to actually move this. This is the thing. I want to actually move that container so I can put the pipe in and leave the container there. Can I carry all the ignium you have on me? I can. Let's just get rid of you and not worry about that. Alright, and then we have a tank which can't sit underneath there. Oh. Boo. Boo. What a waste of product? What do you mean waste of product? What? What product? Shouldn't I? I could see your actual. Right, turn around. That is going to be a waste. That one. That one's going to be a waste. I didn't realise the panel was there. So do that. There you go. Oop. There we go. The yellow go. Oh, well, it was only whatever was in the pipe, which is fine. Whatever was in the pipe is absolutely fine. That's not a problem. So, there we go. So you're not emptying and slowing down. That's absolutely fine. Awesome. 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 Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we don't need this one here. But it's ignium on me, which I can go and, I don't know, do what with. Probably just have to dump it because I just don't have the places to put it. That's the thing. So. But I needed the tank to go in there because I need the buffer, because if you don't have the buffer, obviously by the time the ship's flying back, loading and coming over again, it's going to stop production. So, right. Oh, the transport drone. I changed those because I was showing the research. I was showing the research and I forgot I was over there. There we go. Any other bots got screen bot? Partner bot, awesome. Science bot has got loads. There we go. Boom. And robot there. Boom. Okay, right. So let me come back to here. I don't suppose I can dump stuff in here, can I? No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, we'll do this. Here, have the ignium. Output. input. There you go. Okay, keep that topped up. Away you go. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so that means the steel production will continue on. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. 30 times packs per minute. I had 6 assemblers, which went to Assemblers Mark 3, doing Science Pack 1. So what would that be? That'd be 6, 12, 18, 24. So I was doing 24 Science Packs a minute. And then when I got to the top Science Packs, it's actually a lot. You actually need a lot of stuff in place to do that. So I've now dropped down to basically 1 here. 1 doing Science Pack 1, 1 doing Science Pack 2s, and then all the other Science Packs are on the belts. I've got loads of packs just on the belt. Just like that. I could probably pick them all up and just dump them in here. But, yeah. But I'm at the end of the tech tree, so I'm not particularly fussed about it. I was just trying to get the mining efficiency up maybe a little bit more, or well, I was trying to use up all the stuff that's on the conveyor belt. So that's the truth of it. So, okay, so you require concrete. Is that right? Is that the problem? Yes, concrete is the problem. We're not doing enough concrete because we're not using enough bots. We're not using enough bots because, well, we're not selling enough bots. Okay, let's go and have a look-see at how we can sell some more robots. So, galaxy map. So I can unlock loads more sectors as well. Okay. Oh look, we have some market dominance. We are Hedgehog Incorporated is here, 69.6%. Nice. Of the overall market share for this place. 78% there, and 85% there. Beautiful. We are beginning to take over this one's here. I do think the arrow is facing the wrong direction. So, yes, yeah, we did. We got promoted as well. We are a hyper industrial assembly. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 ranks left, and that's it. 4 ranks left, and then we're there. And it tells me right here. I don't know if that was added or not, but I was asking for that, wasn't I? I was asking for somewhere where it tells me how many licenses and how many best pieces I have. So 15 million lifetime earnings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where do we see the lifetime standings? Is that anything? Oh yeah, depths and added to here. Your debt's fully been cleared. Woo! Are we off the bottom yet? No, we're not off the bottom yet. We're still down. We need to make like 100 million before we can move up from even 1 point. But this will start snowballing. This will start snowballing when we're going this here. Right, okay. So, how about we unlock the big blue boys, shall we? You were 86. Oh, what, in the market dominance? We are now 166. And this week we made almost 2 million. So, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, external storage. What? Eh? Oh, I got to store 5 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, okay. Let's unlock that one and that one. Okay, and I only have 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 planets. We're going to trade with all 5 planets here. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we need to buy 5 more ships. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. And open supply route, apply ship, drag all the sliders up. One day I'll do this and it'll actually tell me the ship doesn't have enough capacity. Then I'll be, ooh, we have to actually do something more here. But it is not this day. It is this day. It is this day. I lied. It is this day. The ship can't deliver anymore. Okay. Save that one. Add another ship. Boop. Okay. Boom. Right, so 2 ships on the same supply route, so it just spreads it out between the 2. Okay. Cool, that's our first one with 2 ships going to the same place. Nice. Take that one. Boom. Let's go here. Add the ship there. We're going to have to buy another ship now. Right, okay. I just said I don't think that would be happening anytime soon. And it happened. It happened. Spaceships. No, spaceships. Buy a new ship. Boop. I could have brought a Mark II ship and just done a Mark II ship with that one there, but my Mark I ships are all going to be the ones that go round to little places, so. We have a fleet of mini ships. A fleet of them. We should really probably work on fuel as well. Okay. Right. Can I change the upgrade that we're doing? Can I get any other upgrades that don't require construction materials? Although I could go and buy some construction materials, couldn't I? No, not the market office. There's communication center, build management office, no requires construction materials. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I could do a recurring trade, couldn't I? We're gonna need them. Okay, let's do you know what though? We're gonna get a huge ship. A huge ship. Okay. You're gonna be called the Market Express. And I have it already set up. I just didn't have a ship enabled to it. So there you go. You're going to go and you're going to spend 10 grand on buying 1,000 construction materials. Target amount is 2,000. Is that right? How much can we have? I'm going to say 10,000. Okay. Storage. We'd have 15,000. Okay, so I want to go to 10,000. So yeah, just 12,000 storage there. 1.2 thousand for each of the bots. Okay. So what I should really do is upgrade the vault some more. Go to the vault one. Do that. Do that first. We can go up to 10 million and then another 10 million and so for yeah. You're buying 40,000 at a time. See, I didn't really want to try and buy stuff from the market. I wanted to do that. I've seen people, genuinely people complaining about how easy the game is because you just buy stuff from the galactic market. You just go, you get the licenses, and you just buy the raw materials, convert it to stuff, and then sell it, and you make loads of money. So, well, okay. So if you're moaning about it, don't do it. Just don't buy from the galactic market. The only reason I have these ones here is so I can send stuff up and down from the galactic market. I need to buy that one actually, don't I? Yep. I need to do that so I can actually send the Techum up to the place and come back down again. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. People are saying that it's like that, and I kind of get it because on the galactic market, buying and selling at the same price. So, you know, I can buy it for 3 or I can sell it for 3, which doesn't make any sense. Surely the buy should be twice the price of the sell, because otherwise you are just gonna, you know, buy from the market, convert it up and sell it. It's a I don't know why they put the prices the same. In pretty much every other game I've ever played where you can buy stuff from a market, you only sell to the market at half the price you buy it for. So yeah, you should buy these at like they should be 6, 2 and that, and then that should be 1, which isn't a lot anyway, but you know, they need to balance the stuff. They definitely need to balance. And a dynamic market, yeah, you're right, a dynamic market would be nice. So that the more you buy from the market, the more expensive it becomes. Or the market only has a limited supply and it fills up very, very slowly, so you can't do that. And the only way, if you want to get supplies in, you have to do contracts with planets. Planets might have another tab in here which says they have resources for sale. So that sort of thing. I think we spoke about this before. But anyway, yeah. I need Jennifer and Tesla. Teluxite, I'm not sure if I need that. Probably, because we're going to have the I'm going to move this person we got underground. I'm going to move that above ground, and we might even move it over to the actual factory itself and just ship the stuff over. But it makes sense to crush it first and then smelt it and then ship it. But considering the speed of these guys, yeah. Okay. So more bots. That was the vacuum bot. That was the last 12-second one. So now we go on there. The ignium is being fracked. The ignium is being fracked as we speak. It's over there behind the fog of war. It's being fracked. I haven't done any other ones yet because they don't need it at the moment. I should set that up, I know, but I'm too lazy. I want to start using the resources, and I want to see these belts running dry before I can do anything with that. Which I know that belt is, yeah. But what's the next bot we want to make? So we've done the 12-second ones, so we're going to go up to 15-second ones, aren't we? I think. Yeah, 15 seconds. And there's the cleaning bot. And then the combat drone. And that requires the weapon components, which we don't have. And heavy duty transport bot as well. So, okay. Right, so let's go down here. One, two, three, four, five. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I wanted to go 6 and then start again up here. Because it's 6, 12, and then 1 on the end makes 13. So yeah. Yeah, we're making the light bot right here, I believe. Oop. Vacuum bot. Light bot. Yep. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So there. So you want to be making the cleaning bot, right? We're on 7.5. Is that right? So we're 15, yeah. So the cleaning bot. You're making the cleaning bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources required for this one. So that means you need an extra line on this side. And then we have 1, 2, and a third line there. And this one might actually have to double back and come back down on itself again. Because if you're making 8 a minute and we want to make 1 every second, we need to figure that out. But this can tell me in here, so I don't have to do any calculations in my own brain. Find the bot. Where is the bot? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Right here. We need 7.5. That's very awkward. Or 10 assembler 2s. Yeah, the ones that are doing the 7.5 ones. We'll round up to 8 anyway. The aim is 1 a second. Doesn't matter if it's a bit faster than that. No. Oop. And give me the bear bonus as well. Get rid of the rainforest stuff. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Okay. Doodle-loo-loo-loo. Loop. We don't get much for your money nowadays, do you? Whoa. Right, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't think we have enough space to do that one. But that's going to be on the end, so we might have a different layout for that guy. We'll have a unique one. No one else is 30 seconds, is there? 15, and then there's a 20-second in there, which is the miner bot. Yeah. And 20 seconds would be 10, wouldn't it? Where's the miner bot? Miner bot's right at the top. No, that's that one there. So that requires 15 machines. We'll have 10 machines, so that's not so bad. So 10 could fit there. Literally 10 could fit there on the end, and that'd be it. So, yeah. Okay, so you want to go up there, down here, and then back down again, and into the thing wherever it wants to go to. So let's put in this, and it wants to be 3 away from the edge on either side. Whoa, too far back. And wants to be there. Oh. And then you wrap around and go into there. Shipping pad not configured. Oh no! Whoa. Do. Doodle-doo. And doop. So. Nope. We have 3 inputs on this one, so we're doing But that one did not go in the correct place. Not even close to the correct place. You didn't even try, did you? Didn't even try. How disappointing. Okay. So. Plates, polymer. Plates. Polymer already goes down here, but let's pull that to the same line. Oof. Machinery parts. Sorry about that. The fan that I have in here, the ceiling fan that I have in here, after a while of use, it starts making a strange knocking noise. Worried it's going to wake up other people in the house. So, got to tone it down a little bit. Should really put it apart and find out what's gone wrong with it. So, because obviously, clearly, when it starts heating up, it does weird things. But right, anyway. Do circuit boards and energy cells. Circuit boards and energy cells already go past here as well, so but we will run. So oop. Ferrite plates, mechanical components, polymer, circuits, energy cells. Doop. Doop. And then upward slope. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense that one would fail on us dramatic because it's only got, we're only making like about 100 a minute or something. That requires xenoferrite, and I haven't done any of the xenoferrite stuff. Okay. But we shall configure you to transport and factory to the space station, and you are going to be what bot are we doing here? The cleaning bot. No, no, and no. No. you're not running because you probably don't have any mechanical parts. They don't have any xenoferrite plates, really. Oh no. There we go. Okay, can we break the 500,000? I think that probably will. That probably will twig us over to the 500,000. So yeah, yeah. The problem is where I want to put the xenoferrite means shutting down the old Techum and the old smeltery, which is going to bring everything to a halt. Yeah, you are here, and I think we're making, how many are we making? 60 per minute. 6, 12, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 60, we're making 420. I think what I'll do though is I can build like this above it, and I can build all the infrastructure for it because we know the spacing, we know how much it's going to be, so I can build everything ready to go, even put in the stuff behind it all ready to go, and then just remove that platform, put the blast furnace in. Although that's Techum, so this one's xenoferrite, so yeah, we'll have to yeah. But the Techum that's here, for instance, isn't, it's the only thing the Techum's feeding here is this, the evening fuel cells. The xenoferrite feeding these isn't needed because we're going to move them up to their own floor. They're going to have a contraption like this. But we need plates as well, so yeah. What I can do though would be to put in more storages along the bottom here and have a nice big buffer and then climb it up. But I think building the infrastructure above ground is going to be the best way to do it. So that, I assume, and this might be foolish of me, but I assume that the Techum and the xenoferrite made the same volume. So yeah, yeah, it's not, it's really not needed, but the I could possibly like just tap off one of these on here, but what I'll do is when we actually have the Techum line come in, I'll just split it two ways. One will come back on the line to here, because this needs upgrading as well. We're going to have more here for it. So even though it looks like it's all completely full. How is our power grid doing actually? Let's have a nose see here. We are, wow. Wow, okay. that's moved up the priority list a little bit there, but power lines as well, so I haven't really figured out just yet anyway, so yeah. So yeah, we're going to need another floor of power at some point, so alright, let's work on this blast furnace, shall we? It needs to be done. We can build all the infrastructure behind it first, but then I can't because I don't have any construction parts because I don't have any concrete. What I need to do is I need to I need to put in the crusher again. I need to put in another crusher here, which I don't have. But I want to have I need a backup plan. for making cement, because we're not using enough to make the cement. So I need to come over here somewhere. Maybe. And do something mad like what if I did this? I've been watched it. I can take those. Let's steal those. And then what if we put a crusher in here? I don't have any crushers on me. I need to get some flooring anyway. And then yeah, I can tap into that and do because you need mineral and xenoferrite to make cement. I can make some cement and I could have that drop on the line, but I could have it prioritize the molten the blast furnace one, and then have a manual feed for backup, which shouldn't be needed. Hatford. But then again, I think it does need meaning. I literally want two of you. Okay. Because I don't think all the blast furnaces together make enough cement for our concrete to be running. But then we don't need any concrete in the factory. It's purely for making stuff for us. So that's why it's fine, because it's just an afterthought. But right now I need it to make construction parts. We don't have any. So what if we put down a crusher or two here? Have you making cement? That's actually a really dumb place to put you. This instead. I don't know what I was doing with the floor in here. It's not finished. Nothing's finished. Cement. And then we output from there, and output from there. Oh no, can't do that. Don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing with this? Why am I doing that there? Why am I trying to squeeze it in there? I've got all this space over here. Let's put it over here and have it run off of like this belt here. Because why not? Let's do that. And then we'll bring in this belt. And I can go there. There you go. Now you can live on this side, here and here. I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't know what, because then these can output along like that with a balancer, and you can prioritize that side and prioritize that side. But then this is only tapped in for the end of it. So yeah, I don't think 2 of you are enough. That's only 20, 40. I don't know how many you need. 8, 16. So it's not even going to run 3 of them. But this is expandable. This is easily expandable. We really want to. What? Oh dear. Oh dear. I literally destroyed them because I needed to change them to be inputs instead of outputs. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Should have grabbed like 10. Should have grabbed like 10. Yeah, I know it's strange. I don't want to. It's first time. It's the first time for everything. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Probably put that on my grave. What is happening here? Please tell me a ship's on the way. No incoming ships. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess what we might be doing? There are a few floating poles around, yes. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Wanderer, but the electric poles and the cables, they have hitboxes, which are really, really, really annoying. So sometimes you have to put poles in really stupid positions to make them work properly. There we go. That should now feed us enough concrete, and you will still produce. So that won't back up. This is just a that won't back up because this is a backup. Aha. Here we go. Unfortunately, it's going to start eating all our xenoferrite, which is actually not so bad because that's been from. Right. Let's go down the tunnel and have a look, see what this xenoferrite is like down here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light. I can see the light. Oh, it's gone out. Oh well. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Hey. Right, so how are you doing? Oh, you're fantastic. Yeah, no problems here. No problems here. This is going to last for, you know. This is going to last for at least as long as I need it. Actually, I reckon that's going to last about. Ooh. It's going to run out about an hour before we change up to anything else. So, yeah. Doodaloo. Whoop. Okay. We could split this line and tap into it for, because that's only running steel. We could also run into here if need be. We might have to go and find where this ship. Oh no, actually there's a ship on the way. Okay. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. The ship just is delayed a little. There it is. It's just delayed a little. So we're still good. We're still good. Okay. Right. So now construction materials are coming in again. That means I'll go back to doing this. My favourite pastime. Papa? Apple has to go, doesn't it? We have these great big holes back here. And I'm all slow. Rather than walking forwards, I'm walking sideways into the block. So I'm actually pushing sideways into the block next to me. So it's just a slide, yeah. Depending on where you aim, depending on your speed. So if I aim that way, I'll walk backwards, but if I go out faster and slower, yeah. Yeah, it is annoying when you're walking forward and I'm on that block and oh no, you miss it and I'm on the block. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Right, we need to get rid of this here. Oop. Okay, so we want to have a one gap in between, but like that, and then we want to build something that is 26. Look at that. Okay. That, so there. This is 25 by 25, is that right? Or is it 26 by 26? I can't remember. 26. So that would be... there. 26 in between them two? Yes, so that's where the blast furnace will go. To there. And then all the stuff will come out here and go that way. Awesome, so we now have more things. So let's get the xenophore rubble as well, because we need that, that's important. And then I need to make some of these guys and stuff, don't I? Actually, you might be alright where you are for the moment. That will have to move, but... right. Yeah, it's that Techum, isn't it? That's going to be the killer. I'm not even sure where you're still getting Techum from. Oh, I know where you're getting Techum from. There. Techum and Xenophorite is coming in from there. Once that node runs out. Yeah. Right, okay. So, what do we need? What do we need? We need 3 of those, 3 of those, and 1 of those. Start with. So, concrete. We need concrete. We are definitely not going to have any concrete because you have actually filled up everything. You have done that, so all this is running. None of them are randomly turned around and faced the wrong direction anymore. Nope. Okay. But you're sending the concrete and it's all being used, which is fine. But I need that concrete for doing stuff here. But then there's no point in grabbing the concrete if you don't have the construction materials to use them. So right, let's get these ones in. So plates, steel, plates, steel, advanced machine parts, the caffeine isn't working. Oh dear. Oh dear. So boom 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 and circuit boards. Hello, what's this run out of? What do you need? Polymer boards. Why have you run out of polymer boards? Did I break a pipe down there? Did I break a pipe down there? What happens to polymer boards? Unless the oils run dry. That would suck. That would really, really suck. Nothing's running. You have no ollie. Oh no. 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 The oil might run dry. Oh, there's no way to get in for the Olimite as well, which is really annoying. I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'm leaving that for future Hedgehog. I'm not dealing with this oil thing right now. Okay. Okay, the caffeine isn't working. I am yawning. I am tired. I can't be dealing with that right now. We'll leave that for Sunday stream. We'll leave that for Sunday stream. Let me put down these guys here. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a good place to call it, actually. Yeah. I can compose myself and try and get my yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I've only got another 2 weeks. I've got a week holiday off work, so we'll still be doing this in 2 weeks' time anyway. Maybe we'll get around to the oil before that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's yeah. Finally got fracking just for everything to start working. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I do think we have oil nearby though. We've got an oil node here. The other thing is, I remember that oil node actually having more oil in it than that one, even though that's bigger. And there is also there's one here as well, which isn't too far away. Oh, and one here as well. They're all not really. They're within piping distance. Anything further than that might have to require things to go. Or we could just order oil in from the market. You know. But I think we'll go for that one down there. We'll go for that one down there. And we'll it's just run a pipe up around these. Well, run the pipe that way and along there. That's what we'll do. We'll run the pipe down and along that way, so it's making a nice round way, and the power line can then just sit on top of the power line. Kind of does this right now, doesn't it? It comes along here, but we have one come down here, so maybe I could run it along the line, make a little bit more sense. Yeah. The first node ran out. I just put pumps on a new one. Yeah. I mean that's within piping distance, but we could put in something, well, here or somewhere for the oil to come in. Maybe even there. What is? Oh, that's water. Maybe even there have a landing pad for the oil to come in, and then just and put a big tank. The only thing I'll be careful of is obviously power. We're going to have power here, and I'd like to do 3 of them, but I don't know how far down that's going to go. No idea what that is. What is that? Oh, that's underground. That's mining the mineral vein. The mineral ore. Yeah. Do. Yeah, shift pattern. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense to put that infrastructure in place now, especially since we got this here. I could tap off of, like, we could just put a landing pad in here that attaches to the side of this landing pad, and then just have it go off and have a tank in here. Although the tanks are massive, so a tank may not fit in there. But I need to rebuild the oil anyway, because we don't have enough. We don't have enough of the oil. All that stuff here. Yeah. Can you set up powered lights with logic? Yes. There is Urkel has a mod on the workshop where there's a block which is like the construction block, whatever that happened to be. Yeah, one of these. But it glows a different color, and it has a data input, and it's designed for that. It's designed you just have a block and go dum. So could absolutely have like a warning light system put in somewhere. Have it checked there. I don't know if the modular storage tanks don't connect to the data grid. That kind of sucks. Can I borrow? Not have. You do have a connection. Okay, it does have a connection. So the modular tanks can connect to the grid. So I could put a giant red light on top of a tank, and if it drops below a certain level, we could have it just have a red light. It could just turn red. The problem is noticing it. There's no sound warnings that I know of, like a connect thing. There's no pop-up warnings. Yeah. Like, can you see if it has products or not? You can, if it's got a tank. Remember what we did over there? We checked the levels of the storage, and if the level was a certain level, a certain height, turn off the input. So we could absolutely. Oh, let me sit up. I'm basically horizontal here. We could have it so that comes up to a light cluster on top of it, and just, you know, if it drops below a certain level, if it's above a certain level, it's green. If it's below a certain level, we turn the red ones on instead. Because there's no, there are. The problem is that the lights that we have in here, there's only one that has a data connection, and it has a data connection on top. So, yeah. Think about a board with signs in the central place. You can't edit signs. They don't have access to the thing. There's no digital readouts. The screenshot to the thing that to the mod that Knucles done, it's he's got one screenshot. He's got a clock set up. He's got like this great pixel art clock, and it does things. So yeah. The size will describe what the right temple. Yeah, I mean, you could have an area somewhere, have all the data cables come in, and have a wall that tells you what levels things are. That would be absolutely possible. It would have to be that modded block though, because there's nothing in the base game that can do that. There's only one light, as I said, that you can enable or disable with data, and that has a PowerPoint on top, and it points downwards. You can't rotate it. That's that light there. None of the other ones have data connections, so. But we could have a little. Well, that would require. That's a lot of infrastructure. A lot of infrastructure. It would be fun to do. It'd be fun to do. You know, have each and every tank, or whatever we can get to, go into a room and have a sign above saying, you know, oil indicator, and then have red, yellow, and green. So if all three are lit up, oh, it's green. It's in the green level. Oh, it's gone down to the orange level. Oh, it's gone down to the red level. Oh no. Yeah. Right. So anyway, I'm going to get these built, and then we're going to call it a night. Tower. So it should be facing me with the utility panel. Then we go vent, 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 and vent. Start construction. Vent, vent. Utility panel, vent, vent, vent. There we go. Okay, so they have some construction material to do that. So okay, right. So obviously tomorrow is Final Fantasy, and then Saturday's Elden Ring. So I need to remember things. So leave that alone. Grab this sign. I'm gonna put this sign here. There we go. There we go. There's no guarantee that I won't log into the game and then step straight away from that and not see what it is. But yeah, because I do that. I tend to log into the game and I start the game and I go, oh, what's going on? And I just ignore this thing completely. So yeah. Tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. There we go. I can't right now. I can't get out. There we go. There we go. Okay. So even I come here, but like, oh, what's that? Oh, why can't I get out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Read the sign. Read the sign, yeah, numpty. There we go. You silly hedgehog. Okay. So save. Stream 25. Boop. Yay. Okie dokie. I think I'll be safe in that one. So let's go and see if there's anybody in the world we can send you lovely people over to see. What do we got here? But you can't see me anymore because I'm invisible. Let's go and have a see here. So activity original scene, that's not very good. Oh, there's some people playing not following. Same, click the buttons. There we go. There's 3 people playing Foundry over in Twitchland. Right, so I'm going to send you over to the Rocket Wolf on Twitchland, but they don't multi-stream to YouTube, unfortunately. So I'm going to send you over to Knucklehead, who was here earlier on for YouTubeness. There we go. There we go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So we shall leave this here. We shall come back in the next one. So yes, tomorrow's going to be Final Fantasy Friday. Final Fantasy Friday. We'll carry on with Final Fantasy 13. We'll do some more season missions and good things. I actually did spend a day, well, half a day grinding through that. So I have done a lot in that game between the last video and this one. No story stuff, just grinded out and yeah, managed to get all the weapons leveled up, which is going to be very nice. So we can carry on with that, which would be fantastic. And then Saturday we'll do the Elden Ring co-op, more co-op on that, and then we're back to Foundry on Sunday for another 5 days. Unless something fantastical happens in between, then maybe there'll be even more Foundry, because the factory must grow, the addiction must continue. Yes, it must. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in this one. Till then, as always, have fun.